So the breath, why is that so important then? Well, you'd soon miss it if it weren't there. But yeah, the breath is the first thing we do when we come into this world is take a huge deep breath and then start screaming our heads off. And the last thing we're going to do before we shuffle off this mortal coil onto what lies beyond, onto that greatest adventure that we all must go on, we're going to exhale, we're going to breathe out. So our whole life is framed with an inhale and an exhale. Inhale at one end, exhale at the other. And like the rhythms of life, like the tide coming in and going out, like the way day follows night, like the way the seasons follow each other, we're always breathing. There's a rhythm to it. Now, the interesting thing about the breath is it's one of the few physiological functions that both happens completely automatically. Like you don't need to think about breathing, you just breathe and you carry on through your day. But also it's one of those physiological functions that you can take under conscious control and you can manipulate, and you can use it to have a direct effect on your physiology, your mental state, your emotional state. The breath is the interface between you, your external world, and your nervous system. You've got a nerve that runs all the way down your throat, called the vagal nerve. Now that can flick you from fight and flight into rest and digest. That's its job, to flick you between sympathetic, fight and flight, or parasympathetic, think parachute, slowing everything down, rest and digest, more relaxed, more calm state of being. So by learning breath work, by learning the principles of breath work, you can directly affect your health. You can directly affect your mood. You can directly affect the way you feel in any given moment. You can become more excited. You can become more focused. You can become much calmer. And it's only a few breaths away. Now, I'm a big principles person. Like, if I just a quick Google search here, what types of breath work are? You've got holotropic breath work, you've got diaphragmatic breathing, you've got alternate nostril breathing, you've got pranayama breathing, you've got Wim Hof method, you've got pursed lips breathing, you've got Siddhasana Kriya yoga, you've got deep breathing, you've got box breathing, you've got shamanic breathing, you've got rebirthing breathing, you've got biodynamic breath work, you've got clarity breath work, you've got continuous circular breathing, they use that to play the didgeridoo, you've got connected breaths, you've got Zen yogic breath work, you've got Taoist breathing, you've got all these different ways of breathing. But let me tell you, breath work is your birthright. You've been doing it your whole life. You can learn the principles. There's only so many ways you can breathe in and breathe out, right? Now, what I teach is just the basics of what works, what we're trying to achieve if you want to calm down, what you're trying to achieve if you want to get focused, a way of getting you excited and heightening your state. You know, call it what you want. There's only so many patterns you can breathe in. They're not that hard to learn. So with me, you'll learn the principles of breath work, based mainly on yogic breathing, pranayamic breathing, Taoist breathing, meditative breathing. That's where I've done the majority of my study and the majority of my personal practice. But there's only so many ways you can breathe in and out, and you'll learn the principles with me to help you manage stressful situations, help you focus, help you clear your mind, and help you get into a state of your choosing, be that relaxed or slightly more jacked up, awake, focused, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, breathwork, join me. It'll be a great adventure. It's only part of what I do, but it's a very important part of what I do. And your breathing, really, your breath really is your anchor to the present moment, and it can unlock your nervous system, it can unlock your health, it can unlock your well-being, and it can be a very important tool in your arsenal against ill health. Catch you next time.